sounds a little louder to you now, it's because you're more in direct line with the horn on the three-way speaker there. So anyway, a little explanation there. I was kind of trying to kill time until we came live, but I see now in the middle of my explanation we were live. So welcome to the Grove, guys. It's good to have you this morning. We're a faith community seeking to change lives, change our community, and change the world. And we appreciate you guys being here and worshiping with us and all that you do to make our mission possible. We've had a great response from you guys through COVID. Y'all have been amazing. We appreciate all that you've done to make it happen every week. Barry and Pam are here cleaning, and y'all helped this morning. Thank you guys for helping out. That's the whole family kind of got involved with it. They come in and clean, and then afterwards our musicians are changing out microphones and all of that and getting here early. It's a lot of work that has gone into to doing worship during COVID, and we appreciate you guys that have participated in that. And for those of you that are participating at the house and watching live, we thank you for joining us live stream. And I know it's different. Hopefully, as the vaccine goes out, more and more people will feel comfortable, be able to get out, and we'll reach herd immunity and be able to start kind of getting back to some normalcy. So it's been kind of crazy. Anybody in here, this might not be something you want to do, but have people in here had the vaccination? I know that there's a handful in our church. You're getting it this week? Awesome. I've had a couple of people, yeah. I know a couple of people in here have already had it. We have some healthcare workers that are part of the church that have already had it. And so I know that's a big thing that a lot of you guys are working with. So anyway, I wondered if you would be getting yours soon with military. Okay. Will you have to go up to do that? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so they might be calling the reserves in. Yeah, gotcha. Well, so anyway, thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for all of you that have made this possible. And thank you guys for showing up, for those of you that have come and made live worship possible. It's still not back to normal. As you can tell, we've adjusted chairs in here so we can actually, once things get rocking and full blown again, we'll be able to have more people in seats in here than we've had in the past, which is awesome. We've had a couple of large Sundays, but y'all have still stayed social distance here in the pews, and I appreciate you guys doing that. All right, so let's hop into some announcements, and then we'll get into our worship time. Backpack ministry needs, these are constant. Kids are back in school. There's constant needs that they have at their school, so every week we take items of food up there to put them in their backpacks so that they can go home with it. What many of you probably don't know, that it was a small group of guys that were gathering together and reading and studying a book that this idea came out of, and it was actually Mark Elder's idea. Said, hey, let's not just talk about it, let's go do it. And so Mark and I went and got the first items for backpack ministry. Gosh, that's been out of 13, 14, I mean, it's been years and years ago that we did that. And so we continue that ministry. There have been hundreds of lives, if not thousands of lives, impacted by the backpack ministry. One of the things you probably don't know either is that we have helped 3 other churches in our area start backpack ministries, and those churches have helped other churches start backpack ministries. So the ripple effect from this thing that we talk about every week, and we say, hey, if you're out and you find these goods, buy them and bring them, you're part of something that's impacting thousands of lives across Mobile every week. So when you participate in our backpack ministry, you understand that it ripples way beyond what you're doing here. And one of the first people to take it to their church was a lady who was a principal at one of the schools that we took backpacks to. And she went to her church, and she said, this is ridiculous. We should be doing this, and we've got schools all around us. And so they started, and that was a Catholic parish that now has impacted all of the Catholic parishes in Mobile. So the ripple effect from a small group of, I think you were in that, Robert. There was about 5 of us. We were reading a book. The idea came up out of that group, and we started this ministry, and it has impacted thousands of lives over the years, and we appreciate you guys for being a part of that. So I tell you that story because I don't always give a whole lot of publicity to what really the backpack ministry has done and what it does. It's a huge impact. So if you're ever out and about and you see this stuff, grab it, bring it on a Sunday morning, put it on the cart out in the lobby, and we'll make sure that it gets into the backpacks to get to kids, all right? Ransom Recycle, bring your unwanted electronics and electric devices. If it's got a cord, they'll take it. However, they don't want your TV. Don't bring your TVs. TVs are super expensive to get rid of. They actually end up losing a lot of money having to ship off a TV, and there's just not a whole lot of that a TV is good for once it's used. So anyway, don't bring your TVs, but anything else, you can bring it and leave it out in the lobby, and we'll make sure that Matt gets it for the recycle program, all right? Yes, they'll take old cell phones. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you got a collection? Yeah. And he's even said they'll take old cords. Like I said this last week. So if you're like, what is this cord to? I have no idea. And I said, we have a cord drawer. Does anybody else have a cord drawer where you're like, I don't even want to look in there? That kind of thing. Gather them together, put them in a box and bring them, because even that's recyclable. I don't know how or what, or I'm sure you probably know, it's probably the wire in it or something. But anyway, we are continuing. We had a good response last week. The Drinkard family is a family that we help support. They adopted 2 children from Eastern Europe, and this was about a year and a half ago that they adopted, or about a year ago that they adopted the children from Eastern Europe, and the wife died. And so now this husband, who adopted 2 children from Eastern Europe, has lost his wife, and now he has these 2 hard to adopt. One of them's a special needs child who is that he's raising now by himself. So we are providing meals and gift cards. There's another church super involved in this that's doing this, and we're in conjunction with them. If you